Alright, so we're continuing on with the second part of our claymation. We're taking the cube that we made and we're flattening it out, and it's going to become a pyramid. So I'm going to start shaping this clay by pinching it at the top, and that's going to give it a really nice pointed triangle shape. And I'm also using the table as a nice flat surface, which is super helpful to keep your sides smooth. And I also want it to have 3 corners, so I'm just kind of pinching it and flattening out those sides as I go along here. I'm also working with a tripod here, so it's helpful to have a tripod so you can use 2 hands while you're filming something, or you can have someone help you, or if you, you can hold a device in your hand as well while you're working it. You don't have to use a tripod. So I'm here getting this nice pyramid shape, and I'm going to make sure I have it in the right spot and start taking photos of it, kind of moving around. And the neat thing about clay is I'm trying to kind of capture that in-between turn, going from one side to the other. So with clay, you can kind of stick it onto your surface so it kind of can stay in many different positions. So here you can see that my lighting just changed, and I'm looking at my plans, but I don't really know why that happened. Sometimes that just is kind of, I guess, inevitable. So I'm going to start making this triangle into a sphere. I flattened it out, took a couple photos, and now I'm taking a step-by-step photo of me kind of mushing it back into a ball. I'm also using that toggle button there on the left. And there's also a little timer button. I don't really use it in this because I like to have, I guess, full control over my shots, but there is above the red button you press to take pictures, there's a little timer button you can press, and it will take photos. You know, you can take photos every 2 seconds, every 5 seconds, so on and so forth. So if you want to set a timer, you can do that as well. So now I'm kind of rolling it in between frames into a perfect ball. If you kind of put some pressure on the clay and roll your palm into a circular motion, it'll give it a really nice circle shape. So we went from the triangle back into a sphere, and now I'm going to turn this ball into a snake. So I'm going to do that by using my palm to roll the clay back and forth, taking photos of that in between. And you kind of apply some pressure and just roll it back and forth between the table and your palm, and it'll kind of start to get longer and skinnier like a snake shape. And that is it for part 2 of the claymation video. We will be back next time with part 3, and here is a playback of what we have so far.